Robert Verde, the Assistant Superintendent of Human Resources with the Moreno Valley Unified School District. I'm here to talk about our certificated evaluation system. This system was developed over the course of 4 years with cooperation between district leadership and the Moreno Valley Educators Association. This system is based upon a professional set of standards, the California Standards of the Teaching Profession. It is meant to improve instruction and also be a benefit for the students at all of our sites. The evaluation is based on the California Standards of the Teaching Profession and is a three-step process: pre-evaluation, observation, and the final evaluation. The purpose of this video is to review the second step, observations. The observation step includes both scheduled and unscheduled observations in the certificated member's classroom. Let's take a look at one of those steps now.
Hi, Holly, come on in.
Hi.
Are you ready to talk about your pre-observation?
I am.
Very good.
Excited.
Thank you for being here. Appreciate you coming in so we can talk about your the pre-observation before I actually come in and observe your lesson. Thank you for giving me the form, and I see you've briefly put some information down. If you could just kind of talk to me about it, I would appreciate it. The first one says, what student standards, elements will you address in your lesson?
We're going to be focusing on the Common Core State Standards of Listening and Speaking for kindergarten, Standards 3 and 6. And Standard 3 means that they can ask and answer questions, to ask or clarify and seek for information. And Standard 6 means they're going to speak audibly and express their thoughts and feelings in clear and complete sentences.
Really good. Let's see. The second one. What teaching strategies will you use to ensure students meet the standard? Number 4. Indicate the specific professional teaching standard on which you would like your evaluator for me to focus on.
I'm going to focus on Standard 1, which is engaging the students and supporting them in their learning. I really think that since it's Christmas time and they're really excited about the holidays, engaging them with this ELF lesson, explaining it's really kind of going to engage them and get them motivated. And then as they need to, I'm going to support them with their sentence structure and sentence frames.
Okay. Great. I am absolutely looking forward to seeing your lesson. It looks like it'll be a good one.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Okay, everyone get a paper. Working in a softer voice. Remember, today is our ELF workshop. Are elves really loud and noisy when they're working? In the ELF workshop, would you like to be elves? Okay. Today I'm going to be asking you many questions, and you have to answer in a complete sentence, right? So when we speak, we answer in complete sentences. So I want you to think about the question I'm asking you and give me a complete sentence, okay? All right. Should we start with Brooklyn? Welcome, Brooklyn. Welcome to our interview. Where would you like to work at our ELF workshop? So answer in a complete sentence. Excellent. I think you'd make a good addition to the gift wrapping department. Now, this is very important. Do you like Christmas? In a whole sentence. Yes. Is a whole sentence? Yes. I like. Awesome. You're an honorary elf. Let me get your cup.
Thank you, Mrs. Murphy.
Boys and girls, give a big wave to Mr. Manuel. Excellent. There you go, Emma. Boys and girls, we have 6 more minutes at this center. Please work quickly and quietly.
All right. Thank you, Holly, for being here. I have your post-observation information. I did make a copy so that you can look along with me.
Thank you.
So I go over the information. But first off, what do you think was effective about your lesson?
I definitely think the topic was effective. The students really were extremely engaged because the topic was on the holiday that we're practicing, and they were all excited. They all wanted to be Santa's elves.
You know, in fact, I noticed that as well. They seem to be really excited about being able to get their hat too at the end. So that was really neat. The first part of this is basically just my observation notes. Just kind of script, and this is what took place, what I saw in the lesson, which was absolutely great. The second section is rating you and showing where I saw evidence was observed as far as you meeting the California standards for the teaching profession. And that's the section 2. And then the third section is actually where I list your effective strategies that I saw you use, and then any areas for growth or improvement. So just to give you an idea of what is there. Again, I want to share with you on this that I felt that your strategies were effective. I felt like you really supported the students and their responses. It was a very constructive interaction that you had with them, like I said, in giving them a real life experience. You encouraged them. You asked critical thinking questions like the hours, like, hey, are you going to be able to work long hours, and share that kind of information. So, I mean, overall, I think you did a very good job of doing that. Is there anything that you might have done differently with those students?
I think with some of those students, I might have had some quieter activities. I had a couple of the groups walking around the room and looking for things around the room and writing their sight words down. In hindsight, I think that since I was one-on-one and doing the individual interviews, I think next time I will definitely have them do a quieter activity or something where they're in their seat and not moving.
Okay, and I think that was a good observation on your part. Okay, well, we're each going to go ahead and sign our forms here, and then I'll give you a copy. Thank you so much for sharing your observation with me. I think it was wonderful and a great experience for your students.
Once the observations have been completed, we go into step 3 of the process, the final evaluation. Thank you for taking the time to review this part of the process with us. Our hope is that the entire evaluation process, with coaching in mind, helps to improve instruction district-wide. If you ever have any questions about the process at all, you are always welcome to call Human Resources. We do continue to make our standard to be excellence on purpose. Thank you.